for the life of me, I don't understand why. Why, Drew? Why? Why you gotta force me to come on here and cook you, bro? I don't understand. Why, Drew? Why you gotta do this? What is going on, guys? It's the one and only Who Dat Davis here for you. And as always, if you guys don't know, you will know that over here we bleed black and gold until we are dead and cold. And thank you for joining me for this emergency podcast edition of the B&G Breakdown Podcast. I hope you guys are enjoying your favorite Sunday, the Lord's Day, if you're of the religious type. We have some news and some rumors potentially that we need to talk about. And for this, I am wearing my throwback of Mike Bell from the Super Bowl season because this is practically what it's about. An old head rearing his ugly face once again in the New Orleans Saints, just when things were starting to look smooth sailing for the New Orleans Saints in terms of offseason and no drama. Potential drama has stirred, and it's coming from a source I never thought I had to come on here and cook. It is coming from Drew freaking Brees. Drew Christopher Brees, what are you doing? For those of you who don't know, Drew Brees, as of about half an hour ago from the time this live stream started, Drew Brees went on Twitter to talk about a potential return for the NFL. His supposedly his future is uncertain. Let me read to you exactly what Drew Brees ended up posting on his Twitter as of about 49 minutes ago, excuse me. Drew Brees says, and I quote, "Despite speculation from media about my future this fall, I'm currently undecided. I may work for NBC. I may play football again. I may focus on businesses and philanthropy. I may train for the Picket Ball Tour, Senior Golf Tour, coach my kids, or all of the above. I'll let you know." Drew Brees is setting the NFL sports media ablaze right now with his tweets. Drew Brees, as of today, has reportedly left NBC after only 1 year of serving as a game/NFL analyst for their platform. Yes, Drew Brees has left NBC as their NFL analyst, and now several hours later in the day, he's talking about on Twitter making a potential return to the world of football. All I got to say is I'm not a fan of it. I'm not a fan. And I'll tell you why. I want Jameis to have his fair shot. I want Jameis to have his fair shot of running this team. When Drew Brees decided selfishly to return to the starting lineup in 2020, despite knowing he was battling through injury, he held this team back. Same thing as Kyle Sloter is doing with the New Orleans Breakers, and I got on him for this. I harped on Kyle Sloter and Larry Fedora. I'm harping on Drew Brees because I'm tired of nostalgia, especially when it comes to my Saints. I want to turn the page already. I want this team to move forward. Dennis Allen was left a shell of his former self when it comes to New Orleans offense. He had to figure out he had to figure out the starting quarterback. He had to figure out what to do at the receiver position. He had to figure out how to replace Marcus Williams and Malcolm Jenkins. He had to figure out the defensive line. He had to figure out all while trying to understand his new position as the head coach of the New Orleans Saints. I do not care when it comes. I don't care.
Migraine attacks?
I am
always avoid treatment.
And joining me today is OG Jerry and Chosen. Look, before I let you guys have your say, and trust me, there's a lot that needs to be said here. I just want to finalize by saying I love Drew. I love what he's done for this team, the state of Louisiana, and especially the city of New Orleans. He brought this franchise their very first Lombardi alongside with Sean Payton. And speaking of Sean Payton, we'll get to him in a second. But I'm over the nostalgia act. For the last 3, maybe 4 NFL seasons, we've had nostalgia acts, and they've done little to nothing. The most recent one being Kenny Stills. Look how well he panned out. Not well at all. Spoiler alert. Now, people will say Drew's kind of different. I don't care. It's time for the Saints to turn the page. It's time for the Saints to focus on the present and look forward to the future. Dennis Allen was left literally nothing. Sean Payton gave him 0 to work with. He had to figure it out on his own with the help of Mickey Loomis in the front office. But Sean Payton, and this is for people who have been teasing a potential Sean Payton return with this recent Drew Brees news. I don't want to hear it. You may feel that way, but I don't want to hear it. Sean Payton team high and dry with no quarterback, with a piss poor wide receiving core, with the offensive line that was losing Teron Armstead, that lost Malcolm Jenkins, that lost Marcus out of nowhere. He left this team out of nowhere. Dennis Allen did these moves on his own. Dennis Allen is the one who brought back Jameis Winston. Dennis Allen was the one who brought in Tyrann Mathieu. Dennis Allen was the one who brought in Jarvis Landry. He was the one that brought in Marcus May. He has put this team in the best position possible to succeed this upcoming year. Later on in the year in the fall is Dennis Allen, not Sean Payton. And I will be damned, no matter how much I respect Sean Payton and what he has done for the Saints organization over the last 15 years or so, I will not sit here and say that he deserves to come in and take over what Dennis Allen has built from the ground up in his vision, in his own vision. Jarvis Landry went on record on Saints media to say that he is here to play with Sean Payton. I didn't hear nothing about no Drew Brees. But Tyrann Mathieu, the Honey Badger, is here to play for Jameis Winston and Dennis Allen because he loves what the defense has done. Dennis Allen, I didn't hear nothing about no Sean Payton. I didn't hear nothing about no Drew Brees. Drew Brees and Sean Payton, if they come here, other than to help with as an assistant coach or whatever the case, this team is going in the opposite direction to where it needs to be. I don't care how good of a nostalgia act it would be. I don't care if the Saints get a Sunday night game or 2 with Drew Brees and Sean Payton coming back. I don't care for it. Anybody that says otherwise, you're deluding yourself. You are part of the problem. You will be the reason why this team will never win a Super Bowl because you cannot let go of what was. You can't let go of what was, and you are trying to hold on or hold back from what can be. I'm looking at what can be. Jameis Winston, last year, 14 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. He was changing the narrative for himself as one of the most efficient quarterbacks through the first 7 weeks of 2021 before he went down to injury. He had to play with bum-ass receivers. Even though I like Marquez Callaway, I like Deontay Hardy. They're complementary players. They're complementary. They're not number 1 receivers or number 2 receivers. Those are guys that you would expect lower on the depth chart. He had Traquan Smith bum ass to deal with. And now look where we are. Michael Thomas is coming back healthy. With the addition of Jarvis Landry, with the addition of Chris Olave. Those 2 guys, Chris Olave and Jarvis Landry, would not if Sean Payton was still running things. And I will put money on that. I will stake my claim on it. I will stake my podcast on that. I don't care. I am with the Dennis Allen, Jameis Winston show. My boys, it's your turn. For that.
Now, what's going on, Aaron? How you doing tonight, man?
Look, man, I'm solid. Had a fun night. Milwaukee going home. Happy for that.
What's up, Chosen? What's up, OG? What's going on with y'all?
What up, Aaron? What's up, man? I'll let you guys. That's Aaron. Well said. I ain't gonna. I'm gonna chime in after y'all. I'm gonna let y'all go and get y'all thoughts together. But Aaron, well said, bro. And me and you got a lot of the same points. So I'm gonna just let those guys say what they got to say. And I'll just chime in afterwards.
Yeah, Aaron came with that fire just now, though, man. You know,
I had to check myself. Like, hold on. Aaron needs to be in that pregame huddle.
Yeah, man. Hyping everybody up.
Aaron had to bring it.
Oh yeah, I know my boy. I know my dog pissed off. I already know. Anytime he say, "Look," when it say, "Man, Drew, why you gotta force me to cook you? You gotta cook somebody." Oh, bro.
Yeah,
It's bad.
I was just with,
Justifiably so.
yeah.
Justifiably so.
Hey,
I
look,
was
man.
just, I
As
was
soon as
just with
that
the last
news,
thing, and you know, dude, I had to unleash myself. I had to unleash myself when I heard this breaking news.
Right. So, Aaron, you just started off. Go and tag Jerry, and Jerry go finish off with what's left of him.
I said, look, let me say this. I said, there's no way on God's green earth that this man, after he got fired for one season
Yeah.
at NBC, talking about a possible return. I don't see it. The man is 42 freaking years old, bruh. That man ain't got the same arm length and strength he was when he was younger. Stay your ass retired, bruh.
That's it.
Now, if you want to come back as a quarterback coach, that's a different story. But if you're coming back as a player, you are not going to be a happy man what I'm about to do to you. Because it don't make no sense at all. And you 42 years old, you got your wife, you got your kids, you got everybody out there. Deal with them. Don't come back and play. Do not come back and play. I don't care if it's a tease. I don't care if you make a possible return. Stay retired. Stay retired.
he's yelling more than me. I know, G. Hey, but we got a new one here.
I had to do it, bro, but I had to unleash myself, bro, because this
Nah,
don't
you
make
good,
no
you
sense
good.
at all. It don't
good,
make
okay.
no sense at all. And James already the QB1 position already.
Right.
Now if Drew want to come back and be a quarterback coach, that's fine. But if you're coming back as a player, it ain't gonna look good. I can
Not at
guarantee
all.
you that. And you
All right,
better
so
believe that.
All right, some South chosen. I know you guys want to get your thoughts in here, but we got a new face in here, y'all. It's a face I haven't seen yet, so we're gonna officially welcome them. We got Mikey. What's going on, Mikey? Welcome to the show.
Hi.
What's going on with you, bro, man?
What's up, Mikey?
What's up, Mike?
Now, I just gotta get
Get ready.
the way first. When I heard the news about Drew Brees, I don't have Twitter, so I didn't know. I just looked at my notifications and it said, "Is Drew Brees retiring?" And I'm like, "Is Drew Brees coming back to football?" And I'm like, Now I love Drew Brees, all right. I love everything that he did to this organization, but you're 42 years old. You're not Tom Brady. Stay retired. Don't follow in Tom Brady's footsteps. Like, we don't like that. You know, you have kids. You already have a new career as a TV person. So, you can be successful as that. As you were saying, you're not going to be the QB of the Saints. You know, we already have Jameis Winston. We already promised him all of this money. You know, and we already promised him being a starter. And if Jameis had to have another year of a backup, and we signed him to a 2-year deal. We signed him to a 2-year deal, I believe. So if he has to waste one of those years on his contract as another backup, he's not going to be happy. So Drew Brees, I love you, but I appreciate you bringing glory to this organization, but just stay home. Just please stay home, man. Like, you know, you just stay home and because this team, we don't need you anymore. We already have our QB1 of the future who will be here for years to come and might break the records that you have been breaking. So Drew Brees, the best thing for you to do is to stay home because this team, I know a lot of Saints fans do love you, but now's not the time. Now's not the time, Drew. Just stay home, please.
Well said.
Well said, brother. Well,
Yeah.
Drew. Stay your. I'm sorry. Stay at home. Like, stay at home, bro. Slim, I'll let you go ahead and chime in, bro. Unless Aaron wanted to rebuttal anything Mikey had to say.
Man, he pretty much covered everything, man. He just, man, look, this is Dennis Allen's show. This is James' show. That's
Yes,
all
sir.
I can say to that.
Yeah, man, I'm with you guys, bro. Drew, stay home.
Yeah.
Only thing I'm willing to let Drew come do is like Aaron said. If you want to assist, like develop the little quarterbacks in the room and make sure that you know what I'm saying. Make sure James is good, like as far as what he needs, as far as you know what I'm saying, preparation and stuff like that. Be a quarterback coach, just to.
Sorry about that, y'all. I had a weird connection issue thing. It was, ugh.
That's all good, bro.
I've been
So like,
there.
but as far as
That's all right. I understand that.
yeah,
It's
go ahead.
all right.
Sorry about that, y'all. It was, ugh. I have no idea why this is happening. It happens almost every stream.
Hey, last week I tried to get on different streams and I kept on getting kicked off the minute I joined. So I've been there.
Hey, you ain't the Lone Ranger, Aaron. Some hey, shit like that happens, bro. But
Yeah,
the
I'm
That
gonna
show
have to
does.
just
must go
update
on,
my.
bro.
I'm gonna have to just update my Wi-Fi at
Even
some
through the
point.
technical difficulties, we still got the show going on. So that's facts.
Hey,
Yeah.
respect. All right, so let's go ahead and keep continuing. I'm sure Mikey, you have anything else to say before we move on to the next person?
Yes. The other thing I gotta say to Drew Brees, most of the players that he knew when he had his successful run aren't here anymore. You know, we don't have Jared Cook anymore. We don't have Emmanuel Sanders. So the only receiver that Drew Brees is familiar with, like deep in his career, is Michael Thomas. You know, we won't have Kamara for a few games. We won't like Marshawn Lattimore and Michael Thomas are basically the key pieces of this team when Drew Brees was here. So Brees, the wise thing is to stay home. I get that football. I get that football is a good sport and you want to keep playing it, but play backyard football or something because in the NFL you're 40, 42, I believe. So yeah, I don't like. Even if you did come back, you're not going to be back next year because there's no way. And if you come to the Saints already, hopefully, already have that QB position in in place. I mean, who knows? Maybe James will flop. I don't want him to, but for all we know, James could flop, but we don't want him to. Hopefully he doesn't. But
Right.
Drew Brees, the smart thing to do is stay home. You already built your dynasty, but now it's time for Jameis Winston. Sean Payton is not even there anymore, so Payton so yeah, Dennis Allen's a new coach that Payne isn't familiar with because Breeze is just familiar with Sean Payton running things, and now it's Dennis Allen. You know, Dennis Allen, he's gonna be. We have hopes that he's gonna be a good coach here, but Payton's not here anymore. Sanders ain't here anymore. Cook ain't here anymore. Like most of the players, Colston, he left years ago. So no, most of the people that Breeze love, gone. So that's all I gotta say. Drew Brees, please stay home. If you come back, some people will be happy if they're Jameis haters, which I don't know why you would be, but the Jameis haters would be happy. But the James supporters, they might honestly have more disrespect in your name than respect for now. But Drew Brees, just please stay home, go to bed, and stay home. Put your
All
career
right, all
down to
right, all
rest.
right.
I hear that.
Respect the Mikey,
And
man.
that's
You said a
facts.
mouthful.
And that's
Spit a
facts.
whole mouthful right there. All right. Slim South 504. Chosen. I know y'all been chopping at the bit to get y'all thoughts out there. I'm gonna go with Slim South 504 first because Chosen say he'll go last. My boy,
What's up?
yo, time to shine. What you got for us?
Man, all I gotta say is
It's slow.
I think that I know I'll probably be thinking crazy right now, but I think that Sean Payton and Drew Brees have seen the Saints and the moves they've been making. I think they want to be a part of something special. Am I crazy for saying that?
Hell no. My bad.
All I say is TJ Jones has said this plenty of times on his show, and I'm going to quote him right now. And this is a famous quote. You either die a hero, or you live long enough to become a villain. I think that would apply to this situation. If
I
the
agree.
Saints, for whatever
I
reason,
agree.
I
if the
agree.
Saints for whatever reason do not make the Super Bowl this year with this current roster, they will be looked at as the most selfish SOBs in the city of New Orleans. And I cannot, and I wouldn't be able to argue it. I wouldn't be able to defend them because they decided to come back when everything was going smooth sailing. They decided to come back and try to make it all about them. Nah, I'm not about that. They had their time. They had 15 years to get another Super Bowl. 15 years. Sean Payton had the most explosive offense through the years 2013 to 2016. He decided to not address the defense accordingly. That's on him. That's his fault.
Yep.
He waited way too late to bring Dennis Allen back into this fold. He does not deserve to come back and reap the benefits of what Dennis Allen has spent this entire offseason doing. I won't allow it. I don't care how much I respect him as a play caller. I just won't. No, absolutely not.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I totally agree with you, Aaron. I think the Who Dat Nation has moved on. You know, I mean, we love Sean Payton. He gave us 16 wonderful years through the ups and downs, but it's time to move on, man. And Dennis Allen is showing it. He's the new sheriff in town.
Now, if Drew comes back as a QB coach, like someone said earlier, then we might be having a different conversation because I would love that for Jameis. I would absolutely love that move for Jameis. OG, your audio, bro. Your audio.
You're on mute, OG.
Yeah,
You on mute?
Yeah. Can't hear you, Jerry.
I'm right here.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm just seeing a comment from Tim Dunn saying a Texas shirt. I said, look, it's just a Texas Rangers shirt. It's a lounging shirt.
Hey, look, I'm a Texas Longhorns fan, so that don't bother me none. I welcome that. All right, we got one more. It's the dude I've been wanting to hear from a good minute. My boy Chosen. What you got for us, Chosen?
Chosen one.
What's good, Joe? What up, Jerry? OG.
Chosen.
You got it.
Yeah, man. You guys pretty much said everything. I can just pretty much piggyback off what y'all said. My big thing is, like I was saying earlier, man, if Drew want to come back and like I said, be like a developmental coach and talk to the QBs and make sure Jameis is prepped good and make sure that he got everything he needs. You know what I'm saying? Just pretty much like a little trainer in his corner, just a little personal quarterback coach or just help the quarterback room out. I'm good. But as far as playing, nah, bro. It's the reason he left in the first place. Like, give these guys a chance. Give Who Dat Nation a chance to show themselves and show the media, show everybody we are more than what Sean Payton and Drew Brees made. You know what I'm saying? And it's not fair to Dennis. It's not fair to Jameis. It's not fair to everybody on this team who put in work post Drew Brees and trying to put in work post Sean Payton, bro. Like, and I love Sean, I love Drew, but at the end of the day, we all was raised by our moms or dads or grandmothers or somebody. And what they always told us, we ain't going to be here forever to hold your hand. So you're going to have to learn how to be men and women and walk this world along. Let Jameis become his own man. Let Dennis Allen become his own coach. Let these guys make names for themselves. It's okay for you to coach and be that helping hand whenever they struggle and fall, but you can't do it for them, bro. Drew Brees, we don't need you to play quarterback for us no more, bro. It's time to move on. If we fail, we fail. But guess what? We'll always be wondering what if. Now's the time we don't have to wonder. We're going to see what we made of. And we're going to do it, bro. Like, this is a damn good team, bro. This is a damn good team, bro. And like Mike said, bro, that would be so disrespectful to Jameis. You already got him on another proven year deal. You try to get Deshaun Watson to form. You did all this stuff. You gave him. You was his last resort. And now, if you just imagine what would that do to that man if you bring in Drew Brees to tell him, "Hey, yo, James, like how would that conversation go? Like how would you?
Not a good one. Not a good one. I can tell you that.
Jameis would lose his. You know what? Like, bro, y'all serious?
He ain't never signed another contract with New Orleans again.
Like, right, bro. And it's like, and I'm not gonna lie, at the shape right now, I feel like James would be like, Drew, you my dog, but you're not just finna take this quarterback spot, dog. You're gonna have to fight me for this in camp. Like, you're gonna have to take my spot, big dog. Like, you're gonna have to take it. And I believe right now, James probably will win it. And I'm not saying he probably better than Drew, but I'm just saying based on physicality, and scrambling out of the pocket. Come on, man. Drew ain't played ball in what? He been out of football shape for what, a year or whatever. I don't know what he been doing on the side, but I'm not willing to risk that on what I know what James could do. Think about it, bro. If he don't get hurt last season, we not even having all these quarterback conversations, bro. Like, they know what it is. We know what it is with James. That's my quarterback. I'm sticking with him. Dennis Allen is my coach. I'm sticking with him. Now, if these guys want to pull up and help us do some of the coaching off field type stuff, like the paperwork kind of stuff, the preparation, cool. But Sean, we don't need you to coach, and Drew, we don't need you to play, bro. Just let these guys show what they can do. This is a proven year for Dennis Allen as a coach and James as a quarterback.
Exactly.
Let these guys show their worth. And if it fails, it fails. But we'll never know if we keep trying to run back to that safe haven of Drew Brees and Sean Payton, bro. So that's all I gotta say. Let these guys grow. Let these guys fly. Let these men be men. You know.
And you know what, Chosen? And Aaron, hold on. I'm gonna interact with what Chosen just said, and I'm glad you brought up that point, because I mean, don't get me wrong. I appreciate what Drew Brees done to the city of New Orleans and the state of Louisiana and the entire Gulf Coast region. I mean, I'm always gonna cherish it for the rest of my life. He did get us the Super Bowl, and I'm still gonna be grateful for that.
Yeah.
But after what Chosen just said, just give these young brothers a chance, bruh.
Yeah.
Because you got some young quarterbacks out there that's out there playing like they play forever.
Yeah.
You gotta give these young guys, especially Jameis Winston. Especially Jameis Winston. Because that man is gonna be comeback player of the year coming season, and definitely an MVP if he stay healthy.
Think about it. He came back.
That's what I said, and people laughed.
Hold on, guys. So before we continue this conversation, I want to respond to this comment right here by Tim Dunn. He says, "It's impossible for him to come here," and some are saying in the chat he just wants to coach. I want to read this tweet from Drew Brees himself, so you guys can understand why we are here at this point on the show. Yeah. Not only did he speculate about his uncertainty in his future, before that tweet, Drew Brees said, and I quote, "Man, signing Jarvis Landry and Tyrann Mathieu makes me want to come back and play again. Great additions, leaders, and players." And in his following tweet, for those of you who haven't read yet or weren't here in the early part of the show, when I quoted this tweet, he said after that, "Despite speculation from media about my future this fall, I'm currently undecided. I may work for NBC. I may play football again. I may focus on business and philanthropy. I may train for the Pickleball Tour, Senior Golf Tour, coach my kids, or all of the above. That includes potentially playing football again. I'll let you know." These are Drew Brees' words.
Yeah.
This is not me paraphrasing or anyone here paraphrasing what Drew Brees is saying. I am just relaying what the man said himself on his own social media. He's the one that put out a potential return, and he linked himself to Jarvis Landry and Tyrann Mathieu. He linked himself to the Saints prior to his announcement to potential returning.
Wow.
That's why we are here. That's why we're at this point. So while we would love for Drew Brees to come back to as a QB coach, I am closing the door on him being a quarterback for this team.
Me too.
I agree with that.
Everyone.
Yeah.
I agree.
And we'll continue this conversation, but I don't know if some of y'all watching the Phoenix Dallas game, but it is not looking good for the Phoenix Suns. I don't see them returning.
I know.
Western Conference Finals, because they're getting blown out by Dallas.
Luka is a monster.
I turned off the game. That game was boring.
But I will say that April, Tennessee, we didn't roast this man. We cooked him, but we didn't roast him. Roasting would be speaking bad on Drew. Nobody here is speaking bad on Drew. We just understand where the Saints organization is at currently in this day and age. We know where the Saints are at right now. No one's roasting Drew. We all appreciate what Drew has done for this organization.
Right. Just saying how we feel. Like personally, like bro, like I don't know what you. It's pretty much like I don't know what you planning on doing, but I'm gonna let you know what I'm not happy with you doing. That's all we saying. Like we're not talking about him. We just saying, bro, we don't know what you're gonna do, but if you planning on trying to play for us, we don't want you here. That's all we saying.
Yes, you gotta think
I'll
about
tell you what.
Jameis Winston.
I'll
You know,
tell
you
you
gotta
what.
think about Jameis.
Hey,
Nah.
I'll tell you what. If Drew Brees decide to come back, y'all know the USFL is going on. He can probably play for the Breakers.
Hey, yo, I would love him to play for the Breakers because I need Kyle Soder to get the
If he
hell out of here.
decide
Yeah,
to come back.
Right.
I need Kyle Soder to get the hell out of here.
If he
Yeah,
play
he
for
can go.
Yes.
that's
Kyle
He can
was
do
good
that.
the first 2 weeks, and now he's trash.
Like
Man.
I need Kyle gone. He's
Yeah.
had 3
I
weeks
love
now
Kyle in the first
turning
2
the ball
weeks.
over at least 2 times. I need him gone.
I think Drew Brees, I think Drew Brees got too much pride to just leave from the top of the NFL. You're a first round first ballot Hall of Famer, and now you gonna play the US.
But I mean, think about it. I mean, because
he's going to the Hall of Fame regardless. So what is he?
It's only in the springtime. Ain't no telling how long it's gonna last. I mean, if he decide to do that, that's all.
It's still football.
That's Drew Brees. But coming back to the
Right,
NFL,
he didn't necessarily say he wanted to play NFL football. He said he wanted to play football.
He said he's made enough money to last him a lifetime. For him and his kids.
Right.
And also shouts out to Molly for saying that. I'm seeing where the comment is. Yeah, he said Traquan and Drew can play in the USFL together.
Wait,
I got some guys out taking the USFL over Traquan.
Tim says he's signing with Fox, not the Saints. Can you confirm this for us? Like, you can put the source down in the chat. Put a source down in the chat. I'll highlight it. We'll be done with it. I'll end the show. I will end the show right then. You can. No. I'm being serious. I will end the show right then and there. You can link down in the comment section the source of your information.
Give us proof, Tim. And
say see that.
Like if you can prove that to us right now, I'll end the show.
Right. And no speculation, none of the report,
no rumors, no speculation.
No rumors,
actual information.
Confirmed.
Tim, just give us the realistic, bruh.
Right. We need credible.
I am not taking clickbait.
But can you blame them, man? The Saints have been making some big time moves.
Right,
I would want to play too.
I would be tempted to. I would be tempted to.
The best offseason ever.
Let me ask y'all a question.
If we had Drew and Sean Payton, none of these players would have been in here because we've seen it from time and time again. Every single time the Saints look at somebody, Sean Payton gives them apparently not a good offer as the other teams. So I guarantee you, if we still had Payton and Drew, these would not be happening. So Drew never seen a team like this, like when he was playing. And the Chargers never did this stuff, and neither did the Saints.
In fairness, he has seen a team similar to this. I will say Drew has seen a team similar to this. He just never had a defense until too late in his career.
I'm talking about defensively.
That's facts, Aaron. That's facts.
Yeah, defensively, I'm saying, like, I'm talking about from a pure offensive standpoint. He's seen a team similar to this. Michael Thomas and Marcus Colston, Chris Olave and Devery Henderson.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I'm just talking about the defense, since we never had a defense.
Since we're talking about that, let me ask y'all a question. Y'all know how in basketball you get these stars and people and their chemistry don't work out. I know on paper we look good. Do you think do you think everybody's ego is gonna be intact for us to? You really think we're gonna do it without stepping on any toes? Aaron, you probably was saving that for another show, for training camp or something like that. But
we'll say that for another show.
Okay.
Tim Dunn says his arm is proof.
His arm is proof.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie. Tim, bro. What up, Tim? I think Tim low-key trolling.
Tim. Now, hold on. Someone said earlier that we were up here roasting Drew. This is the roast comment you need to be highlighting.
He said
this is a roast comment.
Ben that.
We speaking our opinions. This is a roast, April, Tennessee. This is the roast you're looking for. Don't harp on us. Get on this dude.
His arm is the proof.
It do be facts though. we
Yeah,
weren't,
he could come
we
back.
were thinking it. We just didn't want to put that out there because we have respect for Drew. But he
Right.
said what we were all thinking anyway.
Yeah, like I just want Drew to come back and like do some coaching assistant stuff. I don't want
Right.
to
That's fine.
be in no damn. I do not want to see no number 9 and no shoulder pads.
No
Well,
way.
Well,
That's
if
over
Drew
with.
is our QB coach, then I will put the Saints in Super Bowl conversation, and Drew Brees is our QB coach.
Oh yeah,
That's
Right.
that's 20 years of modern NFL experience.
I'm
Yes.
cool with that.
yeah, I'm cool with that
being
too.
as
I'm cool with that
Yeah,
too.
I'm
as
good.
a player.
Yeah, I just don't want him to play.
You would
I want him
literally
to come
see
back to the
Jameis
Saints, but not
evolve.
as a player. Not as a player. He could come back as personnel, but not as a player. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's
All right, but I'm gonna go ahead and end it here at least for right now. I will come back tomorrow and do a part 2 of this show. For right now, I gotta watch these Suns get their butts handed to them on TV because this is good stuff.
Bad, bro.
Aaron. One more
I
thing,
know.
Aaron. Before you go, someone want to ask you.
Yeah.
I didn't pay attention. Was Drew trash as a commentator? Like honestly,
Personally, I never saw an issue with it, except if you're watching college football and watching Notre Dame.
because
I
it
watch
seemed
it
like
on-
because from what I seen, it seemed like he wasn't objective at all. It's like Drew was just like a genuinely nice guy. Like he don't want to say nothing bad about a team. I felt like he didn't have that spunk or that objectiveness that they be looking for. I
like
think
the
Drew just-
NFL.
yeah,
From an
you know?
NFL standpoint,
I think-
I didn't have an issue with it. But
I
his
think it
college
was-
commentary was atrocious. I'll say that.
Why
I
you
didn't
say-
like him commenting on
why
Notre
you say
Dame
that,
football.
okay?
Would you say Jerry? You think it okay?
Now I'm looking at this comment down here from Nola K. Say he was born as a commentator.
Okay,
And,
that I can believe.
I'm about to say I never seen it, but I can agree with that.
I think that he
think he did
doesn't
what's
fit
like-
the
he
national
was like-
media. He too nice to fit the national media.
like-
He's not
like Drew,
controversial.
like-
I mean, I'm talking about from my
because
perspective.
Drew, during his entire NFL career, he was always the one that didn't like to stand out too much when it comes to having a personality in front of the camera. He was always that guy that was on the straight and narrow, didn't cause
Right.
any controversy, didn't cause any drama. His only blemish was that whole, respecting the flag thing that happened I think back in 2020. I think that was the only time Drew's had any type of controversy to his name.
Right. So like you can see somebody
Like,
like
But
I
you're-
just somebody like CD Deuce being a damn commentator. That dude ain't got no chill.
like if you're
know what
gonna
I'm
work media, you gotta have like a colorful personality. You gotta
Right.
have,
If Drew, I
like,
guess
you gotta
Drew
have that
too.
chutzpah too.
Yeah, Drew is too. I want to say PC is like he the when you know how
He's
see they say the kissing babies and whole taking it. I feel like
Yeah.
Drew is the
Right.
perfect example of man. I come here, I say all the right things. I don't think he has that objectiveness. So I can see when they say
Right.
he was boring as a commentator. I can see that. I can see how they would say that he's boring. I can
Right.
see.
He doesn't
Right.
fit the mold.
So, which makes me wonder if he'll really be a good fit for Fox, because I don't think he'll be a good fit for Fox. I don't think he's just a
Not
media.
at all.
I don't think he's a media guy in general.
Right.
Really,
Right.
Like if he like that with Fox and ESPN, them dudes be all that yelling and all this and all that.
Right.
I don't ever see him having that character either. So it's kind of slim in the media business for you, my boy. So you can either start rethinking these after play job careers, because if you don't make it in Fox and you damn sure the personality you got probably wouldn't make it in ESPN, then what would you? Yeah, Cam Jordan would be good tomorrow.
Cam
what-
Jordan,
Cam
and
Jordan would
CD
be
Dukes,
good.
Jose Alvarado got a debut
Jose.
not too long ago. Now those are personalities you want on your platform.
Yeah, bro. I just
It might not be
I
bad
can
at
say
all,
that.
man.
Y'all can say what you want to. That's your opinion. Don't come for me. Hey man, hey, ain't nobody coming for you. Ain't nobody coming for you. It's all love over here, baby.
Oh,
Much
you know
love,
what?
much
We
love,
good
man.
over here, baby. We good.
yeah.
I
Much
was
love,
just saying,
baby.
you said we were roasting Drew. I'm just saying, no, we weren't roasting Drew. I'm talking about Tim was the one roasting Drew. You need to get on him.
Yeah, he don't want to talk
But
about
no,
that.
everybody's opinion is fun here. Everybody's opinion is fine here. I don't care who you repping. I don't care who you come in and represent. I don't care about that. We here for conversation. We here for fun conversation to get ourselves going. You know what I'm saying? So you come in and say what you want.
Even if Drew was to come back and play for the Saints, he ain't gonna get that ball to Chris Olave.
Oh no. Way underthrown. That's gonna be way underthrown.
Right, bro. Like, come on. Like, it's like the old
if I want to underthrown balls, I would just advocate for Taysom Hill to be QB.
right, bro. Like,
I don't need that. I don't need that from Drew. But hey, it's all good here,
Man,
and that goes for
like,
everybody.
crazy.
No matter who you repping, no matter which side of the fence you own, this, that, or whatever. We are here for diversity. We here to
yes,
talk,
sir.
debate.
I'm looking forward to the new age, bro. I'm really like Dennis Allen really showed. It's like got people really thinking like, damn, like was it Sean by LSU? Because like soon as he left, he started getting obvious choices. And sometimes, bro, it ain't about trying to be sneaky and scheme and project. Sometimes you just need to, man. If you look in your refrigerator, you see you ain't got no damn water, no eggs. It's time to go to the store and get some water and eggs. Don't get nothing to substitute it. Get what the hell you need. Like, hey, you can only cover it up so much, bro, because it's gonna show in playoff time or something. It's gonna show up sooner or later.
I've never heard of that analogy before, but it fits so well. I can't even argue it. That was great. All right, but we're gonna have to end the show here. I gotta watch these Mavericks beat the brakes off the Suns. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good television for the rest of the night. But thank you to Sunsouth 504, my man Chosen, the chosen one, the OG
Yes,
Jerry Poor,
Yes, sir.
everybody in the chat, and Mikey. Mikey was here. Young cat, very knowledgeable. I can't wait to see what he grows into. But thank you out to everybody who tuned in to the B&G Breakdown podcast. Enjoy the rest of your playoff basketball. Unless you're a Phoenix Suns fan, then you can go ahead and kick rocks because it's not looking good for y'all, my boy.
They ain't got no choice but to kick rocks, bro. Because they got 35 to 35.
If you guys haven't hit, if you're new here, if you haven't hit that like button, please hit the like button.
Phoenix and 8.
Please hit the like button. Please hit the share button. Share it around to your fellow friends, whether they're Saints fans or not. Bring it in. Let's bring in the grow the community. If you hit that subscribe button. Please hit the subscribe button. I am tired of looking at that 1.33. I want to see that 3 turn to a 4. Please, I beg y'all. We got a video coming out. We got a video coming out soon. I'm going to be talking about my potential picks for undrafted rookies to potentially make the final roster later on in the fall. You guys are going to want to tune in for that. It's going to be very opinionated. Spoiler, I'm very biased. So Lucas Kroll, okay? Get Adam Shopping the fuck up out of here. But that's neither here nor there. So if you guys want more content like that, please hit that subscribe button and make sure you hit that notification bell so you never miss a single moment of when your boy goes live with content. And as always, you guys don't know, you will know that over here we bleed black and gold until we are dead and cold. We'll see you guys next time. Look out for the video. And Traquan Smith to get the fuck up off my team. I don't give a fuck about that dude. He did turn in his
Olave number 12. Shout out to Olave getting number 12.
To ride that bench. I'd rather see D. Anderson or Dejon Dixon rather than Traquan Smith in my face or on my TV screen. That is bad for TV. All right, bad for TV. All right, y'all have a good one. Y'all have a blessed night. Enjoy the rest of your week. Monday coming up. It's that work week, y'all. It's that work week. You're ready to sweat. And this weekend, I won't be going live. Just a heads up. I won't be going live this weekend because I'm going on the road. I'm going to my mother's to surprise her for her birthday. All right. So shh. She'll know I'm coming.
No. One other day, and before you sign off.
Yeah.
Shout out to your grandma too, man. Let her know we think about it.
Oh yeah, man. Respect, brother.
Yeah.
Shout out to her.
Bless you and your family.
I appreciate that. She's actually having a fun time right now. She's been feeling better as of late. She's been feeling good the last 3-4 days. Hasn't felt much pain. She's currently up front watching the basketball game. Hasn't really complained much. So we're on the right track. Let's hope we stay on this track and don't have any slip ups. All right. So I'll make sure she knows y'all are keeping her in your thoughts.
Olave looking good in that number 12 jersey too. Just saying.
Hey, for real. I'd rather see him in 12 or 88. But hey, that's it for this. I gotta go. Y'all be easy. Your boy is out.